Hey guys, this is Daryl Addison at Torpedopot.com. Daryl Addison at Torpedopot.com, and you're looking at our self-watering planters. These planters have been running now for about, well, some of them have been running for 4 months. Such the sage, the rosemary, and the apple mint and the spearmint have been running now. We've had multiple cuttings of these. These are self-watering planters. They grow your food without you having to be there. So instead of you turning over the ground and spending $400 to $1,000 a year on food for yourself, you can produce your food in these torpedo pots with a fraction of the cost, fraction of the water, fraction of the soil, literally no time at all. You drop your seeds in, you put your dirt in, you drop your seeds in, or just get your seedlings and just put them in there. You can germinate them at home or germinate them in a pot. Just drop your seedlings around in a circular form, cover it with dirt, the level that is appropriate for the food that you're growing, and you walk away for the rest of the year. With these planters, I haven't had to attend to anything at all. I mean, the beets were a little beat up, and I turned up the water on them, and they flourish really, really well, but I've got to turn the knob to turn the water down or up, but I think I'm about done with my beets. I think their season is here, and I'm about to pick them out. These are my beets. We have zucchini. We have squash. We have carrots. Again, we have the dual mints. We have, this is rosemary. Yes, rosemary and lavender. And then we have the curl parsley, and then we have some more cucumber. Some cucumber, rather. So all of these are growing by themselves, and I do nothing. What I come out here to do is that I pick my fruit. Sometimes I pick it from the cucumber, others I pick from the other pots. And remember now, I don't need to have a refrigerator. While it was very intuitive and very productive to have refrigerators in your house for a lot of your goods, you really don't need to have it anymore. Because if you can feed off of your food around the clock, indoors and outdoors, you will never have a need for a refrigerator. And that's how it is with my planters. If you look at my refrigerator, most of the food that I eat, the only things left in it that I eat is probably condiments and meats. And but most of the leafy substance I have out here, and I can get it myself: green peppers, tomatoes, whatever it is, collard greens, and we do just fine. So we had a collard green in here. We replaced it with the eggplant. We've got I would say about 40-something eggplants from a local nursery, and it cost me like $9. And so I'm just going to let it sit here and let it go through a season. It's going to grow. These are the purple. We also have white eggplants in the back that I'll probably show you later on in another film. I replaced the eggplant, collard greens with eggplant, and we were doing bok choy. We replaced the bok choy because it actually went to seed and it's absolutely beautiful. We collect the seeds for next year and replace that with the cucumber. So I'm going to dismount the camera, and I want you to just take a look at what we're doing here at the Torpedo Pot, and you be the judge because you are our most important customer. Okay, so people say, Mr. Addison, why are you showing that pot is cracked on the side? And I say, you know what, it's true. But the pot has been growing plants, and this is on its 3rd year now. So for 3 years, this initial investment has lasted me for over 3 years. This is zucchini. And I'm hoping that it's doing its job. Let's take a look at it. Things look a little healthy. Plants are looking up. Alright, this is looking good. This is looking great. Looks like making some great progress. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So it looks healthy. And that looks great. The plants look healthy. So this is the zucchini. Now, this is the, oh, my horrible beets. They have been tattered. We had them in since the beginning of the year, so they're the first ones to go in the ground. They're cold weather plants, and when you get into this warm weather, you're going to have problems with your beets. So this is the tough part about it all, you know. So let's pull it out and see how well they've done so far. Pull 1 or 2 out so you can take a look at it. Any particular one you guys want to see? Let's try this nice healthy stalk right here. That looks really great. Doesn't it look great? Yeah, that looks really healthy. Let's see if we can pull that out. See what we got. Well, look at here, guys. Look at here. I've got beets. Wow, isn't that beautiful? That's what's growing in my flower pot right now. Wow. Man, that's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. I don't even know what to say now. I'm floored by my own growing technology. Darrell Addison, the company's name is Torpedopot.com, and this is what we can do for you. You don't need to have a field. You don't need to have gasoline and trucks and cars creating huge carbon footprints. All you need are torpedo pots. That is absolutely beautiful, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Man, that is definitely a showpiece. That's really a showpiece. Beautiful. I'm going to carry that in and eat it. And this is our cucumber. And she has taken off. We got her, like I said, a seedlings from the local nursery, and we got it for a dirt cheap price. Why? Because people no longer had the time to put it in the ground. But for us, we've already started eating off of it. So let me just show you a little bit what we've seen. So this is actually one of the cucumbers that we have, and as you can see, there's more to come. And I'm excited. I'm very, very excited about the eggplants, not cucumbers. Yeah, I picked some off myself. They were delicious. The plants look healthy. They look strong. I'm very excited about what I'm looking at. And so it looks like they have a future. At first I thought they had fungus, and but they look very, very good now. We'll take a look at it. And this is, guys, is the infamous. Guess what it is? Yes, it is. Carrots. And these carrots look beautiful. Look, they look strong, sturdy. I'm going to see if I can pull one out so you can take a look at that and see how carrots actually do in this torpedo pot. Here's one. Can I try this one? Yeah, let's try that one. See what happens. Yeah. Okay, so let's pull out together. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. And I've got 40 of them in here. I mean, all of them may not look like this, but I got 40 of these in here. So 40 carrots, hooray. Guess what? And I need to go to each pot and let you know there are no fertilizers in this pot. We have not fertilized the carrots, the beets, anything that you see here at all. The year 2019, we decided not to use any fertilizer because we really want to find out the true potential of the torpedo pot. And now you see it. The torpedo pot will grow almost anything if you give it a chance. I need you to give your torpedo pot a chance so you can eat healthy, be healthy. So here we have a carrot, and we have a beet. I got to carry them both in now. I'm harvesting. Isn't that delicious? They're beautiful. Carrot and a beet. Man, that's gorgeous. That's beautiful. Okay, so moving on, we're taking a look at this. I think this is spearmint and peppermint, and it's hard to tell, but you can take a look at the broad leaves and the more narrow leaves. And guys, I've cut this down 2 times. Not only that, but I've been eating off of it. So I cut it down to size 2 times. Now I've got to cut it again. So I went to the supermarket. 2 little sprigs of mint cost me on average about $1.35. I wonder who would buy your food. Now this, you would love this. Lavender and rosemary. Who would not love lavender and rosemary? They're too. You see the mints trying to come over here, but the lavender, they're surviving. They're trying to get their life. And the lavender is all on the inside, and it's great for dinners. If you're cooking meats or you want to really top a salad off with 1 or 2 of these, they provide so much flavor. I wish you can run your hand across this. When I run my hand across this, the flavonoids just come on my hand, and it smells so good. You've got to try this, guys. You really have to try this. This is amazing. The flavonoids are just coming out, and the rosemary is exceptional. I love that rosemary. Let me smell. Take a little piece off. Oh my gosh, it's traditional. More flavor, and you're cooking with a lot more flavor. Remember now, you're eating fresh. You're eating fresh food with nothing else but soil in that pot. Okay? There's no additives. There's no fertilizers. None of that being added. So you're eating fresh, wholesome, delicious food as it was meant to be, without having to do any of the work besides overseeing and collecting your crop. And of course, you know what this is. Everybody loves this. Italian parsley. Once known for its African ancestry, but it's amazing. Parsley is really an African-based used herb long ago, and this is beautiful. But this Italian parsley is so pretty. It is so pretty. Okay? You're getting good food. Give yourself an opportunity to enjoy, give your body an opportunity to enjoy good food. Delicious, delicious, healthy food. Give your body an opportunity to enjoy it. It's so buoyant and it's so alive. I mean, you know it's full of flavor. You know it's full. Look down that pot. That looks great. Doesn't that look great? They're healthy. They're strong. They're vibrant. And the smells are beautiful. When I walk outside and look at my torpedo pots, I smell them before I get to the location. And of course, the cucumber. I've already tasted the cucumber off this, and the flavors are amazing. So I'm waiting to get a lot more. And as you see, they're coming. They're coming. They're coming. These plants have probably been in this torpedo pot for about, I guess, about a month. That's probably less than a month. And we brought these again, reclaimed plants from the nursery that weren't going anywhere. And we took them and said, hey, can we get them for a discount price? And we got them for a discount price. And it looks great. I love what's going on inside of there. I really do. Yeah, this is definitely an inspiration. Yeah, that's amazing. Truly, truly amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, guys, so let me put it back here now. So you got an opportunity to see what we're doing. And I want to thank you for taking the time to look at our videos. I really suggest, these are the 25-inch planters, the big ones. These are the 20-inch planters, they're smaller. And so consider these are the 16-inch planters, and then we have the smaller ones. But all of these plants on the property have been growing for a while. And so that's a great thing. That's a great thing. And so I want to thank you for taking the time. Torpedopot, Darryl Addison, torpedopot.com. Darryl Addison at torpedopot.com. And hopefully I'll enjoy my harvest. I harvested my cilantro, flat parsley about 2 days ago. You know, I was like, God, I don't want to get rid of this food. I'm growing all this food now and I don't want to have to get rid of it. What do I do? My friend came by, who was a chef, and it was like, oh my God, it was like an answer to, because you know, food is precious to a lot of people, right? And so I wanted to make sure it got into the right hands to get to the people who need it the most. And so she came by, she's a chef, she does cooking. And I said, thank you so much. So I gave her a bunch of parsley that was off the ground about this high. We put it in a trash bag, and it was about this girth. Came off of one of our larger torpedo pots. So don't underestimate your torpedo pot. It'll grow anything that you put inside of it. We've seen death where, for instance, some of the plants we may put in some of our planters, curve pots here, if we want to test it out. So we'll take maybe 100 cucumbers or 100 zucchini plants and put in there and see if any dies. Well, and the results were amazing. For the 100 zucchini plants, we had probably over 200-300 flowers. And every time you pull it off, people love these zucchini and the squash flowers. They're delicacies. And people can sell them on. But we're right now waiting to see, we saw the female flowers to come forth. We're waiting for the male flowers to come forth now. And then we can really, excuse me, the male flowers came forth first. We're waiting for the female flowers to come forth. So either we have to pollinate it, and we'll see what happens when you overload a pot. See what happens. Talk to you guys later. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com. Darryl Addison at Torpedopot.com.